Hello.
Yes, hi. Greetings, beloved. How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, great. Good to finally uh get with you again.
Yes, I'm doing my 3 month. You said 3 months for me, so
Mhm.
I make sure I'm on there with my 3 month baths and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, because there is, when I connected before calling you, when I connected with your spirit guides, they said to me, tell her to just keep cleansing, continue on with taking care of herself, and not to feed into others people energy. Because at this time, as you want to progress in your life and do the best that you can do for your children, you don't have time to worry about anybody else. Because as I picked up in the previous reading, your spirit was degrading, or rather, your spirit was, lowering itself in frequency. So, in order for it to be back to where it needs to be, you cannot give your energy or your soul to others that are not worthy of it. You see. So what they said to me, they said, listen, tell her to just keep on with doing the baths, and it's a good thing that you contacted me again for another reading so you can get, further assistance to see your progress. But in terms of where you need to be on a spiritual level is not to entertain what puts you in this situation, meaning not to entertain the relationship, or your ex-husband or your children's father and his drama, because that's not part of you no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is definitely not part of you no more. You are in a cycle where you want to, I'm seeing you like crossing over a gate or crossing over a bridge. It's like a rainbow. You're like going from one side to another. So it's a journey that you have to walk through. And I know it may be challenging due to, people, verbally abusing you, or not even verbally abusing you, but when they say you messing, you're bothering my soul, you're bothering, why you messing with me for? Why does this have to happen? Or why, damn, like, I can't be right for one moment. I just can't have peace. You know that type of feeling I'm talking about. You can't
Exactly.
exactly. I know you know, cause this is what I'm picking up on. And this is why I'm sharing this to you, because this is what your spirit guide is trying to tell me. So it's like, listen, you can't even, one thing's for sure, if someone is able to get you out of your character, then that means that they have power over you. And no one, absolutely no one, should have power over you. You are the only one to have power over yourself. So that means that if this person took you out your character, then that person won that battle. And where you at right now in your transition, you cannot allow little stupidity to win the little battles, because then they will win the war, because right now you're at war. Think about it.
Yeah. You right.
You see what I'm saying? Right now you're at war. One thing's for sure. Don't take these spiritual baths, and don't get these readings if you're gonna do the same thing. And I'm not saying that you're gonna do this in particularly, but people, every time when I give, prepare baths or things for people, things go good for them. Okay, and when things go good for them, they tend to do the same thing again because things is going better. So now you went back to what is causing the distraction, or is causing the tension. So I'm saying this to say to you, you've been taking your spiritual baths. You've been doing what you need to do to find peace, but you cannot allow other people to enter your chapter at all. So that's where the battle This person hung up. Well, the connection hung up. Let me call back. Okay, let me call back. Spirituality. Never let no one take you out your zone. Never.
This connection is really bad here.
Yeah, it's the connection that is really bad, you know. But yeah, so the for the most part, and I'm gonna allow you to ask your questions because I know you do have some questions for me. But those were like the first things that came up when I contacted your spirit guides before calling you. They were basically like, listen, just tell her to keep on keeping on. And let me tell you one thing's for sure, this battle is not going to be easy. You know how many children you have with this guy?
Sure, he will not leave me alone.
Exactly.
Like,
Go ahead.
it's like I'm trying to keep peace for the children, but I just don't want to deal with it. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I totally I get it. It's a struggle. You have 4 children with this man. Okay, and you are trying to keep the peace, and I know it's very emotional for you, but let me tell you one thing. You have to do what's best for yourself. You. Yes, you have children with this man, but if your spirit and your soul is not in alignment with your happiness, you will always keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. You have to find a way to still be able to, I'm speaking about during this time because you're emotional, because you're not that strong yet to be able to deal with him and his issue and still, you know, do that children, the children and father thing. You're not that strong yet to deal with it. So you have to try to find a way for your children to still see their father or have contact with their father without, like I told you before, without having contact with him.
Yeah.
Because right now, where you need to be is you need to cleanse your spirit from his energy and his past, and the past experience that you had with him. Remember, the last reading that we had, and which is still coming through, is the reproductive system, that sacral chakra, that I was speaking to you about, and you confirmed how you was, getting pains and things like that. Those are symptoms and those are signs that your alignment is not where it needs to be. You see. So to the extent that you keep getting pains in your body, rather it's in your lower back, rather it's in your upper back, rather it's headaches, rather it's, in the reproductive system, to the even constipation is a sign of spiritual imbalance. So if you're seeing that you going through these different things physically, you know that you, like I said, beloved, you have to do what you have to do for yourself. Because I see you going through, I see you, you know, walking this path, walking this journey. I see the rainbow and I see you going over it. Therefore, and again, this is not going to be easy, but you don't want to make it harder for yourself. So, so how's been things going since the last reading?
Well, I'm working. I mean, I like it. It's warehouse, but it's a lot better than what I was doing. I'm still waiting on my housing to come through with that.
The housing is gonna come. The housing is gonna come through. That's gonna come through. And I was so surprised that immediately after the reading, that you was getting those calls.
Mhm.
I was like, really? Wow. You know, I was surprised. Like it just happened immediately like that. And I'm glad that you are doing better for yourself, as I told you you would be. And I told you around November you will also be going through a transformation. Rather, you would get a job, or you would, be, it will be coming through with the housing thing. So just be patient.
Yeah, that, I'm just so worried about my funds because they're telling me that I might need like $900 to get, the security deposit and then the lights and stuff on.
Do you have questions?
Um, I was just wanting to know, like, what is it that I need to do? I feel like I need to cut him off, but like, what is it that I need to do for myself? I think you already done told me. Just, I don't know. I think I'm on an
Yeah.
emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, you're on an emotional roller coaster, and it's fine. Beloved, and we all go through things in life, and one thing's for sure, you never walked this path before, so this is your first time experiencing this. You see, this is
Mhm.
your first time go. So nobody can tell you how to behave when this is the first time for you. You never dealt with this. You never dealt with a man that was so abusive like this and things of that. You never dealt with that. So you're
Mhm.
trying to
I said
find.
never again.
Right, and yeah, and I told you, and that's what I'm saying, and it's okay that you feeling like, what's my next step, because you never been through this ever in your life. But I'm telling you, from the spirit realm, is to try to have less contact with this man, only to secure your soul and your spirit, because to the extent it's taking too much energy to deal with him, and at this particular moment you cannot spare that extra energy on him. You should be sparing that extra energy on releasing and letting go.
Mhm.
Okay. And I do know, and and is he threatening you?
Is he what?
Threatening.
No, I haven't heard any threatening. Like, what do you mean, like threatening? I know somebody said that he said he's gonna kill me. I mean, I heard the rumor like that he's gonna kill me or stuff like that. Or, I mean, I heard rumors, but
Yeah, because I'm picking that up. I'm picking up that, well, rather it's rumors of right or not. This threats being made. Um, I'm gonna do something so that this could stop on my behalf too. If you choose to take another bath or whatnot, that's up to you. But I don't like this. I don't like this. And you're my sister. I don't. That all of that threatening and that negative energy and that positivity, and again, I know you really don't have no one to go to for like this spiritual guidance type of thing, so it's a bit difficult for you. But when I go into my meditation and my prayer, and when I get off the phone with you, I'm gonna prepare some baths for some clients. So I would definitely put it out there to the spirit realm to help you get through to this and stop with the threats, because I'm picking up that he is threatening you. So it may not be, he may not have done this to you face to face, but as you just said, you've heard that he's been doing it. It's in the air. And the energy, how sometimes people talk behind your back
yeah,
and then
that's what
think,
I'm wondering. Like, you never know with people.
exactly, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm telling you. So it's like people talking behind your back, and energy is real.
Yes, it is.
Energy, that's like putting a hex on somebody.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, you talking about, something about the government. I ain't nothing but a puppet with the government, and he gets sued or something like that. If I sue him, he ain't got nothing to do with the kids. Like, this little stuff, you know?
Yeah, little unwanted stuff that you cannot, waste your time or even entertain. And that's why I said that's like one of the first things that I said when we got on the phone. Listen, you don't have the energy. You're not strong enough to entertain this stuff. You're still on the letting go progress type of thing. You gotta heal yourself, as I told you from the first time. You have to heal yourself, mind, body, and soul wise. You gotta first start with the spirit, because the spirit is the Kaaba, as they call it. That's you. That's who you are. Your soul, your spirit. So you got to heal that before, because let me tell you something. One thing's for sure. If your spirit is impaired, then you're going to be feeling down. You're not going to be wanting to get out the bed. You're not going to be wanting to eat. You're not going to be yourself because your spirit is impaired. Why? Because you're entertaining negativity instead of, and it's not that you're really entertaining, it's like it's coming to you. I'm not saying that I'm saying it's coming to you, but your reaction is what the entertainment part is about. You see? So right now, as I told you, your spirit guide is like, listen, tell her to keep on with her path. It's not going to be beloved, you got 4 children with this man. This is serious stuff here. This is a big attachment, and it's not like you can walk scotch-free from this man because you still have 4 children that is keeping the both of you together, in a sense. So, like I said, you're asking, how can I go through with this and not be, bothered by him? And the best solution is, listen, you have to not entertain him as much as you can. Meaning, try to have less contact with this brother, with this guy. Less. Not saying no contact. I'm saying less contact. Because once he starts with this, aggressiveness, and that aggressiveness is going to turn you to aggressiveness, and this aggressiveness is not something that you need to be resonating on. You have 4 children. You need to be strong, mentally and physically strong, to go through with this. You just got a job, which is a plus, which I told you would be getting. Okay? You're about to get this apartment because I see you in a place. You're already in the progress. You're doing good. You're actually doing good. But if you continue to allow allow him to take you out your zone, you're gonna lose. And I'm telling you straight up, this is not the way to be. And it's challenging. I don't want to say it's hard, but it's challenging. But you have to fight the challenge. You gotta defeat it. Yeah. You have other questions?
I do journaling sometimes, so I try to write, I try to write to my, spiritual guides and stuff.
That's
what
good.
should I do, or how would I feel the signs, and how can I listen to myself, the signs within myself if something, not right or whatever.
The first thing... Go ahead.
I finally got some of the stuff to try to start off with my candles. I need, I'm just trying to do something when I haven't started on it yet.
The first thing that came up when you asked, how can I listen to myself, is to try to quiet down that chatter mind. That mind of yours that just keeps going, and it's just like 100 people talking at the same time and no one is listening to them in your mind type of thing, in your own world. Well, try to control that first. Once you control that chatter mind of yours, you will now be able to listen to the inner you. And I'm going to tell you one thing, it's not easy because of stress. That's the bottom line. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's not easy to quiet down that chatter mind if one is underneath a lot of stress. So, letting go, meaning taking deep breaths, let it go. If you want to cry, I don't know if I told you this before, but if you want to cry, cry. That's a form of letting go. But you have to let go. Once you begin to let go, things will be a little bit more easier for you. You wouldn't have that much tension, and it will help you to quiet down that chatter mind of yours to get in tune with that inner voice of yours.
I just feel like I'm not lucky. I see like stuff, good things happen to other people. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I mean, I'm getting somewhere, but I'm not getting somewhere. It's like I'm stuck.
Well, it
Like,
happens. I mean, let me tell you something. It happens, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. Things happen to people when it's supposed to happen to people. That is just part of their journey. Whenever things happen to you, it's part of your journey. So you know, yeah, sometimes we feel like this, like, damn, when am I ever gonna get a break? When can just happiness come for me? But listen, you have to create your own reality. You see, you have to create this world for you. How do you create this world for you? By being in peace with yourself. If you're not at peace with yourself, you're not at peace nowhere else. So ask yourself, are you really at peace with yourself?
no.
So, you see,
Yeah.
you see, think about it. One thing's for sure: those people that things go good for them, they're happy. Rather, they mean, it don't necessarily mean that they're spiritually happy, but they're happy. And happiness come to those, I mean, good things come to those that are happy. Why? Because of their vibration. And that's why I'm telling you to enhance your vibration. And by enhancing your vibration, you're doing the meditation, you taking your spiritual baths, you writing, you're doing the meditation. That's all part of enhancing your vibration.
I don't think I know how to meditate. Like, my mind is too going to be able to clear my mind to do meditation. When I think of meditation, I think about sitting there like with peace, clearing your mind. I can't seem to clear my mind. People say you have to clear your mind. I can't because it's always going. I'm always thinking. I don't know how to stop it.
Right. Yeah. And as I told you before, that is the first part of clearing your mind. You have to stop it. You have to stop what's happening first, and then you just gotta wash it out. It's like you can compare it to a computer software. In order for you to get a good running software, you gotta clear away the virus. You see, you gotta clear away the virus. So you don't sit, meditation, yeah, people sit down in a lotus position, blah, blah, blah. No. I don't even meditate like that. I meditate laying down.
Yeah.
I meditate anyway. Let me tell you something. When you walk into the store and you thinking about meditating on money, that's a meditative thought. Anything that you think about for 1 minute or 2 minutes is a meditative thought. So that's a part of meditation. Smoking weed, people smoke weed. They in the meditation. They in the zone. When you in the zone, you in meditation. When you thinking about negativity, you thinking about anger, you thinking about depression, you thinking about sadness, you're in a meditative state. So it's not a specific I guess way to meditate. It's not. It can't be. That would be corny.
Yeah.
You see. So
Yeah, I know, like, when I'm tired of being in the shelter. It's like getting drama, I just want to know, like, am I going to be, how soon am I going to be able to be out here? Like, it's going to be before the Thanksgiving holiday, or, I mean, what do I need to do? I'm just so worried. I'm always worried. I'm trying to get past it, too.
Yeah, you got to get out that worry thing. Give me a second. They're telling me sooner than later, but I'm not getting a specific time. Did I tell you? I think I told you last time. Or
Yeah,
did
you say November.
mm. And you said they called you, right?
No, they haven't called me yet. When I went to take my 3 chick stuff, she told me that the 4th bedroom list was short, so hopefully they'll be calling me soon. I don't know
Oh,
how soon that is.
oh, they'll be calling you soon. Okay, just go with the flow. You'll get something. Give me a second. Because I see you in the place where you at now. Is it a duplex, like stairs and up and down and stuff?
No, they're probably going to put me somewhere like that because that's how the 4 bedrooms are for houses. But right now I'm in a shelter. They don't have it.
Well, that's what I see. Then you just confirmed it.
Yeah. If it's a 4 bedroom, it has stairs. I mean, I hate it, but it has stairs up and down, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a place where you can go up and down, with the steps. So, again, beloved, things is gonna happen to you when it's your time. And you should just be thankful when it's your time because now you know it's for you. You don't want things to happen when you're not ready for it. You're in shelter now, you're going through, you're in the system, you're going through a process.
Yeah.
No
And
one want.
also,
Mhm.
what were you about to say?
No, go ahead.
I was also wanting to know about my son. I know my children, maybe it's me and stuff I'm going through, but it's like they agitate me, and I'm so worried about my son with his speech therapy. The teacher said maybe his tonsils or his adeno with his speech therapy, and he's kind of like slow on his development. It's like I'm getting frustrated, you know? I'm just worried about him because it's like he's slow development or hard to catch on, or like what is going on with him? Like,
It's the attention that he needs. Are you giving him more attention? You got to give him more attention. They're
okay.
saying attention, attention, attention. To the extent that you and again and see, let me bring you back. You see how you saying you're worrying about your children, and perhaps it has something to do with you. This is why I keep telling you you cannot afford to be dealing with nobody that's on a lower frequency because you need to uplift yourself so that you can be there for your children. If you are stressed out and you are feeling on this emotional roller coaster, you're not going to be strong. And I told you this in within this session. You have to be strong for your children because you know that you have a son that has this speech issue going on with him. So this child is the one that needs a little bit more attention. They saying to me, had you give him more attention, he will be doing a bit more better. Give me a second. You want to give him some blue lapis lazuli, and you also anything blue, blue crystals, lapis lazuli, blue agate, sodalite, things of that nature.
What is that?
Where you calling me from?
Rock Hill,
Who?
South Carolina. Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Are there any crystal stores over there?
I don't know. I mean, I have an African store that I go to that they make crystals for me. But I can see they can have a blue one made for him.
Yes. You want to put that around his neck for speech, for communication, for internal peace, for harmony, for expression is what they're saying. Put that around his neck. Put that in clear quartz. If they got clear quartz combined, yes, that will help him. That will help him in addition to you easing yourself to be able to balance out your son or to assist your son in that way.
So it's not no tonsils or no adenoids. They're like, have you ever tested for that? Because his voice is deep. I mean, it used to be worse, but it's getting better to me.
Mhm.
So So I made an appointment to see, is anything going on in there? Like, is it something needs to be removed, or is it adenoids, or what's going on with him? Because he has been doing better. He gets a lot of speech therapy, but he's just the only thing I'm worried about because he's like delayed. Just little knick-knack stuff.
Yeah, you're saying it's just little stuff. He's still a child.
Yeah.
He's still a child. He's still developing. Give me a second. You wanna rub some chamomile and lavender oil, essential oils with some and you wanna dab that into some sweet almond oil.
Rub chamomile, lavender, and sweet what?
Almond, eucalyptus. Also, they saying.
I can what?
Eucalyptus.
Okay.
So you have essential oils. You want eucalyptus.
Mhm.
You want lavender, is what they said. Right?
Okay.
And what was the third one? Give me a second. What they said?
Lavender, chameleon.
Chamomile.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you want to put that in rather some sweet almond oil, or you want to put that in some rosemary oil.
So just mix it.
You want to drop the essential oil in the base. The base oils is going to be the rosemary oil or the sweet almond oil. And you're going to rub that on his chest. You're going to rub him down.
Okay, the base oil is the sweet almond, you said?
Correct.
And what do I add to that?
You want to add the chamomile. You want to add the lavender, and you want to add the what they said. Give me a second. Chamomile, lavender oil, and eucalyptus oil is what they saying to draw out any type of, if it's inflammation or any type of mucus stagnation. You want to draw that out. If it comes out that he has any type of abnormality with him, you want to heal him with essential oils.
And I can mix it like that, like a straight, all the essential oil straight, use the sweet, can I get the sweet almond oil from like a grocery store or like an Earth Fair or something?
Yeah, you can, yeah. But see, the essential oils is different than the base oils.
Yeah.
Okay? You're gonna drop some essential oils into the base oil.
Okay.
And that's how.
Does it matter about the drop?
You want to do like 2 or 3 because it's very concentrated. Okay.
So it's rubbing over his chest.
His body too.
His body, okay.
For calm, peace, tranquility, but there's two recommendations into helping him with his expression. There is the crystals that I recommended. Sodalite, they saying lapis lazuli, blue agate, and clear quartz, right? Those are crystals. You can even get this online if you want to. If there isn't no place in South Carolina, and you can begin healing him with these essential oils that I recommended, on top of you giving him a little bit more attention, because that's basically what he needs.
Mhm.
He's still a child, beloved.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's a rough one.
Yeah, so he needs to calm down.
He is a rough one. He's just been a boy, but it's just, I guess I think it'd be much better when we move, They have their own rooms, and it's just us, it's peace.
Right.
And we cooped up in this place and sharing one room, but kids need their space.
They sure do. They sure do.
Now, all them crystals, is there anyone that you can email me those, or that's a lot of names for the group of crystals?
I'm gonna do it to you. I'm gonna send it to you right now once we get off the phone because when I channel, I may not even remember what is being said because of, again, I'm between the spirit realm and the physical realm. So I'm gonna email it to you right now while the thoughts are still fresh.
Okay.
All right, beloved.
And I'll do my, I'll send the 60 to get my bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak more with your spirit guides to see how to do this because I'm getting a lot of friction coming from this guy. This I don't even know what to call him for you. You know, your children father. Your children father is the best way to say it.
He's evil. I mean, I don't heard rumors. What they said at the what did they state that the rumors he just bluffing with the rumors are bluff, or I mean, I heard it.
No, I just picked up that he is threatening going on. But again, he really can't do much to you. He don't want to go to jail, please.
I know. And you said my guardian angel is it Baba? Baba?
And Baba is like father. It's like, the elder.
They call him Baba.
Yeah, so yeah, we say Baba. Like Nana, Baba, in my country, Congo, we say Yaya, Nana. It's a different one. Okay. All right, beloved. So I thank you again, for contacting me. I'll definitely start getting, looking into what I need to do for you for the future. And, stay blessed. And remember what I said, just keep doing what you need to do so you can be strong for your children and yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, beloved?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send the 60 for my bath. You can send it at the same address. Do you still have the old address, or?
No, it's still the same the same way you paid for the reading, the same way you paid.
So what about the address? Is it still on file, or you can?
Yes, send the address again. Matter of fact, you're right. Send it again.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, beloved.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.